Hello everybody, and thanks for joining us wherever you might be watching this telecast at this historic occasion where we get the first of 3 T20 All-Star games underway. And what about these two? Tendulkar and Sehwag. Magnificent players, these guys. Great mates, of course. Did it many times for India. They will certainly be looking to put on a show. Recently retired is Virender Sehwag. There are thousands, by the way, still waiting to come into this ground. The atmosphere is absolutely incredible. It's a drop-in pitch and all the players are happy with the surface. And we are set to go on what is going to be a very, very special day in New York City. This bloke has been in the nets for months, they told me. Bowled quite briskly on the surface yesterday. 104 matches, 414 wickets, average of 23.5. What a special player was Akram. Certainly was. And we'll see the silky smooth run-up. We'll see the whippy arm action. We're bound to see a little bit of swing as well. And at 22 yards, it's going to be a handful. Couple of slips. Here we go. He's down the third man. Just have a listen to this noise. Sachin's on strike. Over 34,000 international runs. Beautiful shot through the covers. Ease that one away. The outfield's on the slow side. End result is just a single.
Yeah, mate. I can hear you. Barely.
Hello, Sachin. It's Mike Hayes in the commentary box. For starters, it's so noisy. Can
Mike,
you pick us
really,
up okay?
really loud here. It's beautiful to be back here.
In the air, over the top. Whipped away for extra cover this time. So he's going to want to come back for the second. You had a big grin on your face, Sachin, as you were walking out to bat with Virender Sehwag. What was the exchange between you two?
Fantastic, you know. I told Viru, we batted together quite some time ago. It's nice to have you back again.
Certainly is. It's amazing to think that when he made his debut, Virender Sehwag, he was a carbon copy of you, Sachin.
Yeah, sort of. He told me that I was his role model, and nice to see someone, who's done so well.
Got that far down the third man. Alan Donald's having to do a little bit of work down there, but that's escaped. Blitz and gone for 4.
I think Wazir would be a little bit disappointed at that because he started with 2 slips. He's just got 1 now, and Virender Sehwag just eased that through that second slip position. And maybe not fully forward, but this is the way Virender Sehwag plays. Anyway, open face, down to third man 4.
Eased away just for the 1. Sachin, we've got lots of youngsters watching this telecast around the cricketing globe. What are the important things, and particularly in years gone by, when you were facing Donald? What were you watching for in those days?
Well, you always watch the wrist of the bowler, be it a fast bowler or a spinner, because that is where you can pick what the bowler is trying to do, whether it is an in-swing or out-swing, and you watch the seam as closely as possible.
Can you hear yourself think out there, Sachin? Oh, that's short, and it's pumped away. That's out of here. Terrific stuff from Virender Sehwag.
And they're enjoying it. Virender Sehwag is known for this. Very impatient batsman. Short of a length, he will cut you. He will pull you. And this one just short. The boundaries here are relatively short. Over the top, 6.
Good indication, though, that the track is coming on quite nicely to the bat. A little bit shorter. And again, no margin for error. Whipped away on the leg side. Big Courtney Walsh is loping after that one. Short and no pace. Tendulkar takes advantage, but that's a tidy over from Akram. 3 from that, 18 for none. Slowing the pace down a bit, Alan Donald. There's one. Can't get away with that. Slightly down the leg side, and that is bread and butter for the smiling Virender Sehwag. Short, but safe. Donald thought he was in with a bit of a chance there. End result is a single. 9 from that over. Warren disappointed. 27 for none. Slow ball over the top. One bounce. That's gone for 4. A think you might find Sachin Tendulkar looking to step on the gas a little bit now.
Speed in the first one, and I think he's just trying to get him caught at mid-on. Sachin didn't get hold of that, but still cleared that man at mid-on 4.
Single this time. Sachin out of the blocks quickly.
Oh, what a shot that is. All the way for 6. It's that typical swing of the bat from Sehwag. Ajay, you've seen it so many times before. Attempted Yorker and flicked leg side by Sachin Tendulkar. Everyone's got to keep their eye on the ball.
When Sachin Tendulkar's batting and you don't bowl to him there. Alan, the one reason that you don't bowl to Indians on their legs is when we are young and 8-10-year-olds, we don't own pads. So the only way to get not hit is to get it on your bat, and that's probably one reason the Indians are pretty good at the off the legs.
It makes sense. Oh, he's carved it. Absolutely carved it flat for 6. Vintage Viru here at City Field. 6 overs, 54 with that loss. Courtney Walsh. Oh, that is effortless from Tendulkar. He just lifted the ball with an easy swing of the bat.
Just timed it. Uses his back leg to get that power. Pushes it with his back leg and into the crowd.
Flip leg side this time. Let's go downstairs. Shabani.
Well, we can't even explain the atmosphere here at City Field. It's absolutely palpable. I have with me Graham Swan and Sean Pollock from Sachin's Blasters. It's so great to see you guys here. Look, it's unconventional, but you guys are sharing a dugout, both teams. What's that like to all be here and be together?
It's great, you know. We've some of the best players from around the world. We're all here together. We're all trying to show America how great cricket is. And Sachin and Sehwag are doing the business at the moment.
Well, no one better to do it than legends like yourself. Sean, who have you got your eye on today? Who are you planning to take down from Warnie's team?
I'm not looking to take down anyone at this stage. I'm more worried about how I go and make sure the body stays in one piece. But we got off to a nice start here, and Courtney Walsh comes in. Sehwag goes on hit, and it's a big one. It's flat out the ground.
We love it, we love it. Graham, we heard that you've actually brought your autograph book here. You're looking to get some autographs.
Well, these are my heroes that I'm sharing a dressing room with and playing with, so absolutely, yeah.
And look, you're going to have a little run in the combox today as well, aren't you?
Well, yeah, any old idiot can commentate, so I'm going to come and do my little stint in a short while.
Sean, what's it like to be here with, your fellow cricketers, your colleagues, and just be a part of this incredible tournament? Oh, look at the love.
That's great. It's really fun to catch up with the guys we've played against for so many years, and also just see them in a more relaxed environment. You know, we've obviously played against them under high pressures, but it's quite relaxed, and you get to know them a little bit better. Swanee, yeah, I'm finding out a few things about him. I'll let you know about it after the tournament. But no, it's been really good, and it's hoping we can put on some good exhibition cricket here to entertain the crowd.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, guys, and enjoy the series. It's going to be a good one.
Sachin's Blasters, Tendulkar's team put into bat by Shane Warne. Some things never change, but this man is rolling back the years. Now what can his opposite number do? Shane Warne has got to break this partnership. There is a ton of batting to come. Amongst them, the great Brian Lara, who's padded up. Will he come in next? Tendulkar, 25 from 23. And here he is, Shane Warne. 708 test wickets, second only to the great Muttiah Muralitharan. 10 wickets in a match 10 times. So who's going to win this battle? Captain against captain.
The fans win this battle, Alan. What a treat this is at the City Field in New York. One of the greatest all-time bowlers, Shane Warne, to one of the greatest batsmen, Sachin Tendulkar. What a treat this is.
Well, Shane Warne against Tendulkar, that little contest in the history between them. Warne has only taken his wicket once in one-day internationals, 3 times in test matches. That's got some air miles, and it's going to get him a half-century. The first 50 of the Cricket All-Stars goes to Sehwag.
Nothing's changed. Style's still the same. Put down the pitch and
bit of turn for Shane Warne. A little bit of spin from Warnie. Fair play. He hasn't been feeling terribly well the last 48 hours. Went down with a bit of a stomach bug, Shane Warne. Viru flew in yesterday from India. Had a good night's sleep and he looks in scintillating form. Tendulkar on 26.
They're both holding back. Shane's keeping it slightly back of the lane. Sachin waiting for the one really tossed up to him. Last ball of this over. What do you reckon? He's going to go.
He's more five leggies, isn't he? Just short of length, as you say. It's gone. He's gone. Vaughan gets Tendulkar. Jacques Kallis takes the catch, and the first wicket of the Cricket All-Stars to go is Sachin Tendulkar. It was beautiful while it lasted.
The stats may change. Shane Warne's got Sachin Tendulkar one more time, but crowd's got it straight. Two great cricketers. What a good catch there. Well, one of the other all-time greatest cricketers. If you look at numbers, nobody can beat Jacques Kallis.
Sachin Tendulkar has gone for 26. Caught Kallis bowled Vaughan. It's 85 for 1. VVS Laxman comes in at 3 for Sachin's Blasters. 8,781 runs at an average of just short of 46, with 17 glittering centuries in that Test career, and the best of them, that remarkable 281 at Eden Gardens against the Australians. That was in 2001. Daniel Vettori. Oh, he's bowled it. It's gone right through. Sehwag goes first ball to Danny Vettori. A bit of Kiwi magic.
The Warriors are turning it back. Just goes in with the arm and leaves a big gap there.
But that was a marvellous innings from Virender Sehwag. He was entertained. And just when you think you're going to make inroads, he's gone. Lara comes in. Sehwag's gone.